Welcome. How are you? What you got for me? That's water, Gatorade. I appreciate that. Thank you. How's your day been today?
I think I'm a bit underneath the weather, man.
I think everybody's got a little something. It's that time of season. It's that time of year.
I'm hovering.
It is that time of year, for sure.
It's all good, though.
Had a good day? Had a good week? How's everything going? Yeah? I'm excited.
I can tell,
You're using your kissing teacup today, I see. Today must be a special day. No? Well, just before you walked in, I decided to take a little gander at our Instagram account, Kissing Tea. Kissing Tea on Instagram. Make sure y'all go follow us. Some amazing content, some good content there. I think you'll appreciate it. Or not. Or maybe spark some conversation, because it seems that our last post sparked a lot of a nice conversation, a nice dialogue. At least we're trying to start the dialogue. At least keep the dialogue going.
Sure.
It's a little interesting. At least I think from our perspective. I'm getting some feedback. Is that the TV on? You don't hear it?
Nah.
The TV's. Can you turn it
Yeah,
down a little bit? But the comments have been interesting, and I want to say this before we start to get into it.
Right.
I happen to I appreciate social media culture. And when I say I appreciate it, I don't necessarily mean I agree with it in totality.
Right.
But I do enjoy observing.
Sure.
You know?
That's my lane.
Observation lane?
Yeah. I try to observe and not engage.
Good one.
You know what I mean?
I think sometimes it's a bit difficult because folks on social media can take you there sometimes.
Absolutely.
And I think this is somewhat indicative of some feelings that we shared about our good brother Ye.
Sure.
And some of the strong opinions that not only we shared, but some of our, subscribers,
right?
Some folks who follow us on Instagram,
right,
also have some strong opinions.
Sure.
You and I had a conversation, and we said we would like to further this conversation, further this dialogue the best way we know how. And that's just coming on air, hitting that record button, and we're going to talk about it.
Facts.
So what I did was I clipped a few of some of the comments that were said about us.
Right.
Welcome to the Kissing Tea Podcast, episode 44.
4 Colin.
If you haven't checked in to episode 43, we had some strong opinions about the actions of Kanye West.
Right.
And I'll start right there by saying I think a lot of folks can't separate action. So,
bro, I was
yes, sir.
I wasn't a bit surprised, whatever case may be, in terms of the reaction, because I looked at the obviously I'm not on IG, but I looked at the I looked at some of the reaction in the comments, whatever case may be. And thank you guys
most
for the
comments we've ever gotten, by the way.
Yeah,
so
facts.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? And bro, I mean, when we started this, we wanted to engage in the conversation.
Yes.
Whatever case may be, man. So I had a lot of people hit me on the hip though. To be honest.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, not even on the gram, not even on, you know what I mean, the YouTube channel. A lot of people hit me on the hip, whatever case may be. And it was just really interesting, you know what I mean, to understand, to try to understand their viewpoints, whatever case may be. So, yeah, let's just get right to it.
Try to understand their view. Yes. I think that's important that you say that. I think constructive dialogue certainly starts with at least attempting to try to understand the other person's point. And so that's what I believe this conversation is going to be kind of steeped in.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
But try our best not to be dismissive to some of them.
So listen, full disclosure.
Right. We're still people.
Yeah, full disclosure, we're still people. Kiss does not engage too much in social media.
That's correct.
We've been, rocking for, 25, 30 plus years, whatever case. I mean, I don't do clowns. Whatever case.
Oh, we're starting already.
No, I'm just saying, I don't do clowns, right?
We certainly don't do clown activity, so we calling that out.
I don't do clowns, I don't do clown activity.
That's a fact.
Right? And I don't partake in circuses.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you was talking about, social media and all that, whatever case it be. That's how I see it.
You see it as one big circus?
It's a circus full of clowns.
Okay.
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
You got a lot of people watching us right now on social media. You don't want to start.
I understand. I'm not paying with I just said not everybody, but everybody knows social media, all of these platforms, whatever case it's a circus, whatever case it be, with some clowns. So with that being said, I'm not trying to be, too I'm gonna try not to be too defensive and too dismissive, whatever case.
I would like for you to speak your piece though.
However, you know what I'm saying. If there's a joker, because I didn't go through all the comments, so let's just get at it.
I got them.
Cool.
No, that's what I was looking at before you came in. I clipped them so viewers will read them, but we'll also put them in post. I'm gonna do a little work in post production. I'm gonna make sure y'all are able to read them and also see who the author of these posts are, because we're probably gonna jack these names up. Some of them are just like, what is that? But anyhow, so we're gonna flash it on the screen, and we would love. Again, we want this to be as engaging as possible.
Right.
The goal is to have a meeting of the minds. We do understand that we have strong opinions that some don't agree with.
Right.
Interestingly enough, you talk about social media, maybe the circus thereof,
sure.
in certain aspects.
Sure.
I think it's fascinating that the people who are vocal, meaning people who are writing in our comments, the majority of them are against our opinion. Bro. However, when you look at the likes about what we've said,
bro,
by and large, the large majority are people, dare I say the silent majority of people are feeling what we're saying.
So prior to actually shooting and coming in here, whatever case may be, I try not to over-prepared.
Right. Whatever
case may be. Yeah, I mean, I'm just like, I try to be a man of my word, man. If episode 1, we said we're going to shoot off the hip, whatever, but I did glance at the likes and in the comments, whatever case may be, for that matter, and the likes definitely, eclipse, the comments, whatever case may be. And again, bring on the comments. You know what I mean?
Please do.
We're gonna address them,
y'all ain't gotta agree
momentarily.
With us.
But with that being said, it's just like you said, it got me thinking. Like, you could like something, but if it's a topic that is that profound, impactful rather, whatever case may be, right? Again, I always believe in, what you ignore, you encourage. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And we'll speak to the whole silent majority, and how I believe that, most of this noise is being trafficked by, just, and I'm not gonna call them clowns, but the folks that,
some of them are.
Yeah.
Some of them are clowns, some of them are jokers.
Right. And that's and that's the folks who, drop in the comments, this, that, and third. So I would like to see, if you're gonna like the post, stand by it and drop a comment.
I would like to say to some folk who may have just liked it, I do recognize this is somewhat of a heavy topic. This is somewhat of something where many folks are still gathering their bearings.
Facts.
They're still trying to understand this thing.
Agreed.
I believe the common sense in most folks say, something's really not right with this, but there's so much other analysis, so much other conjecture. People saying, this is a black man. How dare you tear down another black man? That's black man. Yeah, that's fair. And so when you have a narrative coming at you that way, who wants to tear down another black man as a black man? I mean, there's some folk who are. In fact, Kanye's one of them. But we'll talk about that in a second.
We'll get to that. Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a second.
I'm glad you raised that point because, not a lot of people want to get involved in a messy situation.
Understood. Right. Who does?
I get it.
Who does?
I get it. Whatever case may be. Again, I'm just coming from, a position of, because, we keep it light on a Kiss and Tea podcast.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm coming from a position of, if it's that important, I got kids. I can't just, Yeah. I can't just ignore it. Whatever. Because if I'm ignoring it, I'm encouraging.
I think.
You know what I mean?
And in a real example, before we hop into some of these comments, a real example of that I think is just Nori and DJ EFN ignoring a lot of what went on and look at the situation that we're in now. So
sure,
I think that's just a small indication of when you decide to ignore how something can just completely
right.
The chain of events can just go off the rails at a certain point, right? And that's where we are.
Facts.
That's where we are
because we chose to ignore.
We chose to ignore.
Yeah. So
the gatekeepers of that interview chose to ignore. They chose to turn a blind eye. They chose to
provide cover.
Provide cover. All of that.
All of that.
This is where we are.
Sure.
We would like to continue this conversation. Again, everything that we say may not be right. It may not be everything that you agree with, but we would love to hear your feedback. Furthermore, to Kiss's point, if in fact you do agree, please know the jokers out here who aren't in agreement are winning right now the whole social media debate. They're just loud and wrong. But anyhow, that's just my own opinion. We're going to try to keep it light. Let's go into the first comment.
Let's get to it.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
So, take a look. Look, E now Emmanuel Ojong, right?
Okay.
Start there.
Let's start there.
Ye is just so smart. You guys just talking. If you can't read between the line, then mute. Then he got the little.
That's cute.
Yeah. Got the little zipper mouth.
Little zipper mouth.
Zipper mouth. Yeah. You need to be a zipper mouth, according to E Now Manuel Jong. Ye is so smart. He's smart. Okay.
Cool.
You guys are just talking.
Cool.
If you can't
Heard
see
you.
the play, shut your face.
Got you.
Zipper mouth.
Got you.
What say you, Kiss?
I mean, I would like.
E Now Emmanuel Jong.
You be putting me in these positions, but I tell you, man, what are you talking about, love? You know what I mean?
Ye is just so smart.
Like
you guys just, and this is another, sorry, I know I asked.
Like, first of all, like, I mean, I can't.
Are you going with the spelling?
Yeah, man or woman.
So this, I don't know. I don't know if that matters. It doesn't matter.
No, I'm not saying it matters. Whatever. I'm just trying to address the person.
Yeah,
whatever case may be.
This person has looks like a fleece as their image. It's like a fleece. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, cool. Let's go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, he's smart.
Right.
You guys just talking.
Right.
You can't read between the lines. Then mute.
What lines? Yeah. What lines?
All right, let me try. We're going to make this a dialogue.
Well,
he can't speak. Although, sir, we are going to at you. We need you to respond.
Yeah,
you jumped out the window and you want to talk to us? We're talking back.
Fam, you need to let me know what lines am I missing.
Right. So let's just play this game real quick.
Go ahead.
Let's jump into this circus with these jokers and clowns real quick.
Sure.
Y'all can't read between the lines. So maybe trying to throw on my conspiracy thing. Hey,
sure.
Here. Okay, maybe the contract thing? Maybe everyone, because we're going to get to that. Some folks talk about the contract.
Right.
So maybe we can't read between the lines about him wanting to jump out of the contract.
Okay.
Is that fair? I don't want to give him the credit of even responding to the contract thing, because we will.
Facts. I don't want to even put.
So you want to curve this? You want to just ask him what you talking about?
Yeah, I want to put words in the joker's mouth.
Right. So E Now Manuel Jong, right?
What are you talking about?
You see a situation on the screen right now. Can you please let us know what you're talking about? In fact, I'm pretty sure many of the viewers, some of the subscribers would like to know what you're talking about too. So we promise to sort of pin a pin in this and get back to you as soon as you kind of just let us know what lines we're not reading between, if in fact you can read in itself. But be it as it may. Next comment. J by Mo.
Talk to me.
303. Y'all are as sleep as jumping sheep.
Right.
Not sure when the last time I was able to jump
while sleeping. Right.
Neither here nor there. I could be missing something. Y'all are as sleep as jumping sheep.
Right.
There's a space, then the period. I never understand how people do this. You didn't want to just put period after the P? Like, what are we talking about?
Clearly, they're not a detail-oriented person.
He must have been asleep when he was typing this. Sad,
Listen,
by the way. He said sad. So, okay, we're asleep.
Who is this again?
This J by M03.
This is J by M03.
What's up with you, player?
You got to expand, homeboy. Whatever.
Let's try. Let's try to jump in the minds of these people.
Facts.
Because they're not here to speak to us yet. Right? But J by Mo03, we checking for you, bro.
Yeah, we sleep, right?
We checking for you. Talk to us. Jump in the comments. You got to explain this.
On what angle are we sleep at?
Well, apparently a vertical angle for jumping.
Facts. But right. So are we sleep on Kanye just, being a 5-year-old? Are we sleep on, all of this, tearing down the whole another black brother? You know what I mean? For me, it's just accountability.
Right. So
whatever.
Give it to us, J by.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Like,
we would like to know what you mean by we're asleep.
Yeah, I mean, I'm throwing
jumping sheep. Or maybe that means no jumping sheep. Jumping sheep can't sleep. So he's saying we're that sleep.
I'm not going to. I ain't going to try to unpack it for this joke. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's sad. He's saying it's sad.
Yeah, I mean, what's sad is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know if this is a question, a statement, but it lacks any type of substance, and I can't actually respond to it.
So I promise y'all, we're going to respond to some of these, but some of these things we really just can't. So amazing MGM1. Okay. He wanted to get canceled. It's clear as day. People caught on too late. Mm-hmm. T-O late, not T-O-O late. Be it as it may.
Cool.
Too late.
Right.
LOL. Wait until he revamps himself with new material.
I dig it. I think this is
I like this one.
I think this is a legit.
I like this one.
Response.
Amazing MGM1. Thank you. Thank you
Appreciate
for the feedback. Thank you for
Appreciate it.
Thank you for the comment.
Thank you for the feedback.
Do you want to jump on this, or you want me to go ahead and push forward?
Go ahead and attack. I'm gonna take a sip of the.
So he wanted to get canceled. It's clear as day. People called on too late. So he wanted to get canceled. So I'm gonna jump out the window and say he wanted to get canceled because of the contract thing. No. Is that how we're using the word cancel?
I think that's what he is
referring to. Amazing MGM. This could be a woman too. No, it's a guy. I don't know, but it be as it may.
I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at the picture. Whatever case it be.
So he wanted to get canceled. It's clear as day. People caught on too late. LOL. Right. Wait until he revamps himself with new material. Copy. So let me just slow walk this real quick. He wanted to get canceled. So let's just, in my mind, sorry, bro, if I'm sort of I don't know what you're saying here, but if we're talking cancel, we're talking contracts.
Facts.
He was in partnership with Adidas. He was in partnership with Gap. He was in partnership with Balenciaga. He had a few partnerships on the table. Mm-hmm. To my understanding, Forbes labeled him. They bestowed on him the billionaire status after his partnership deal with Adidas.
Facts.
Right? Yep. It was that Adidas deal that really sent him over the top with the whole billionaire status.
Sure, yeah.
He was lobbying Forbes for a long time to call him a billionaire. He got it with the Adidas.
Sure.
Right? Mm-hmm. He was also with Balenciaga. He was also with Gap. Had some issues there as well. He went back, I think back in September, went on record saying he wanted out of these contracts.
Yep.
Right?
Sure.
He wanted out of these contracts.
Right.
We all know that. I'm trying to set the stage here. We all know that. So fast forward to now, he wanted to get canceled. It's clear as clear as day, people caught on too late.
Right.
Right? So this is what I'm thinking this person is referring to.
Sure.
Copy. He wanted to get canceled. He wanted to get out the contracts. He was in these he was contractually obligated. So in order to get out of this predicament, to get out of this mess, me and my genius mind, talking about if I'm Kanye,
right,
I'm going to spread hate. Mm-hmm. I'm going to not even big up my own culture. I'm going to tear down another culture.
Facts.
Right? I'm going to tear it down.
Right.
I am going to send up dog whistles that has proven in the past for people to have died because of those words.
Words matter.
Facts. This ain't conjecture. Yeah. This is a fact.
Yeah, words matter.
This is what he chose to do to get canceled.
Right.
So can I just further before? Because I know I'm stirring something up in you now.
I'm just gonna reinforce.
So can we talk about the billionaire status? We talk about the Adidas. We talk about the fact that. Take all that away, he's now worth what? 400 million?
400 mil, as per Forbes, yeah.
So would a genius put that 400 million in jeopardy? Because it is. Because he owns 5% stake in what? Kim Kardashian's Skims line.
Right.
Right?
Right.
She's a businesswoman.
Facts.
What is all the other businesses around him doing right now? Right? Is this your genius you're talking about? Listen, is this your genius?
Fam,
Is this the reason to cancel? Okay, you want to cancel yourself out of the contracts, but you also going to cancel and jeopardize the other 400 mil
Facts.
You worked really hard for?
Yeah, facts.
Right?
Facts.
He's a record producer, right? He has music that's out.
Well,
I'm going to say this last point. I'm going to let you go. We see right now so many people selling their catalogs for so much money.
Right.
So many people are taking their catalogs and capitalizing on their past work musically. Mm-hmm. This man is kryptonite right now.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So now he's jeopardizing his future earnings, not to do with Adidas, not to do with Gap, not to do with Balenciaga, not to do with none of that. What we know him and loved and revered him for, he's now jeopardizing that. It's already jeopardized.
I was about to say, this
kryptonite.
Yeah, you should use that.
This is your genius?
Past tense.
Amazing MGM1?
Right.
This is why you want to get canceled?
So,
boy, I'll tell you.
Bro, listen, we appreciate the comment.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Thank you. We appreciate the comment, right? I mean, I don't support that narrative at all. Whatever case may be.
It seems to be one of the leading
facts.
Yeah.
I don't support it, but let's talk about it. Whatever case may be.
Please.
What is it? Amazing who?
Amazing
MGM1. Cool. Even if that was the play, right? That was the play.
Let's play this game.
Cool. Even that was the play. I'm trying to get out these contracts, right?
You corny for that.
Right? You supposed to be so smart. Hold on. Who just said he's so smart? Whatever case may be.
This is another. No, that's sleep. Emmanuel Lil Jon.
Cool. He's so smart. He's so smart. Yet, so let's try to unpack this. He's so smart. He signs these deals, right? Whatever case may be. That clearly, as per your folks, whatever, that he didn't like anyway, right? So why sign a bad deal in the first place?
And listen,
quote unquote, he's so smart. All right, cool. Mm-hmm. People make mistakes.
And things change. Deals happen within deals. So we'll give him that.
I get it.
It wasn't bad when he signed.
Fam, it wasn't bad. Fam, it wasn't bad when he signed, whatever case may be. Give him the benefit of the doubt, whatever. Mm-hmm. Cool. If that's his play, you know what I mean? To whose expense?
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
So let me just take it back, whatever case may be. So he wanted to, get out the contract, whatever case may be, right? Statement 1, slavery was a choice. 400 years.
There we go.
Was a choice.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, you know what I mean, them boys that, from Africa, they chose to get on that boat, right? That's 2. That's 1. All right, cool, man. I mean, people make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? He must be high on some shrooms. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yep.
Cool. You know what I mean? Second thing. Mr. George Floyd died of fentanyl.
That's what he said.
Okay?
Yep.
Not a knee on his neck.
That's right.
For over 9 minutes that I seen, my daughter seen, my son seen, and hundreds of other millions.
For over 8 minutes.
For over 8 minutes.
What are we talking about?
What we talking about? What we talking about?
Yeah, you so smart.
Cool. You so smart. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm not done. Whatever case may be. Then my man wants to, get up one day and say, I'm going to DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. Right. Now, amazing MGM, etc. Amazing MGM 1, whatever case may be. That's the play. That's the strategy.
That's the strategy.
Right? To get out some contracts.
Right.
Whatever.
So that further lets me know, taking all that into account.
Yeah.
And I'm going to expect that they know this stuff that we're talking about.
Right.
So what does that say about your character?
Facts.
Honestly.
Whatever.
Like amazing MGM 1. What does that say about your character that you're okay and cool with and co-signing somebody wanting to cancel themselves, leveraging another group of people and trying to demean them?
Right.
What does that say about you?
Right.
What does that say about Ye?
Facts.
I'm about to go dummy on this dude.
Facts. No,
you know what I mean? It's corny to me that you would co-sign. It's like what we doing here?
Folks, next.
You know what I'm talking about?
Next.
What you co-signing?
Yeah.
You got to really think about what you co-sign. So this guy's old. Nicholas Vogtman. Nicholas Vogtman. It's the same ish Michael Jackson did with Sony. That's what he says. You want to talk about that? It's the same ish he did with Sony.
Nick, I don't know what you're talking about.
So I didn't either, and so I tried.
However,
okay.
Sorry to cut you off. I think this, I would put this in a bucket of the false equivalencies.
All day long.
What are you talking about?
We could do a whole episode on just the false equivalencies.
You know what I'm saying? Like, same shit Michael Jackson did with Sony.
Yeah.
You got to expand on that. You got to elaborate on that. You know what I mean? I've never heard Michael Jackson, you know what I mean? Again, I may be wrong. I've never heard him say anything,
you gotta share light on us. This is an enlightening moment for us, Nicholas Vogtman.
Right. Yeah, to the extent that slavery was a choice. You know what I'm saying?
Same thing.
Or any type of, anti-Semitic comments. You know what I mean?
I would like to say, I tried to pull it up. One thing that I did pull up, I don't know if this is what Nicholas is talking about.
Right.
He had beef with Sony, so he bought them. He bought like 50% of them.
Fact. So.
And then Mariah Carey had issues with Tommy Mottola. Tommy Mottola was about to do something to Mariah Carey's career. Mariah Carey ran to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson said, yeah, nah, it ain't about to happen because I own, I got a nice stake in Sony. It ain't happen. I'm a boss too. Is that what you talk about, Nicholas?
Bro, what?
You know what I mean? It's a fact. Sony and Michael Jackson, they have a marriage that's just... They signed the biggest deal back in 91 with Michael Jackson.
Where's the connection?
I would like to know.
Nicholas, where's the connection?
Please do. Let us know. This could be an enlightening moment.
Facts.
And what I'm hopeful is you're not going to respond with the issue with Tommy Mottola and Mariah Carey and Michael Jackson owning a large stake in Sony. And so his ability to leverage his power, influence, and resources to help out a friend. You're proving our point. I hope that's not it. I hope that's not it.
And before you respond, Nicholas, let's try to, think about the false equivalencies.
Right.
You know what I mean? Let's be real about the situation, whatever case may be, man.
Because he's not going to be able. Yeah. This can't be it.
Let us know, Nicholas.
Please let us know.
Let us know.
I promise we're going to come back with another episode. We're going to do this.
Let us know.
Let us know. We want to have this conversation. So, Nicholas, we appreciate the comment. We're hoping it wasn't a stupid one, though. But please let us know.
Facts.
Coach L360.
Oh, I seen that one.
You see all that one?
Yeah.
He wanted out of those contracts. We just talked about it. Why are folks so blind or even care so much when Ye's net worth is still higher than theirs will ever be? Coach, you know us? And here, I was thinking only females sat around and gossip, but I guess it's a man's sport now. I think the irony is he's adding to it. Hey, but no problem, Coach. Coach L360.
Coach, what's
Coach L360. Coach underscore L360. Bro, you gotta respond, please do.
Bro, you know us.
You can't jump out the window now and not respond. We responding back to you, boy.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So he wanted out those contracts. So why are so folks blind? We already talked about this, sir. About the contracts.
Cool. So go back to his next point. Ye's net worth is still higher.
His net worth is still higher than theirs will ever be.
Bro, you know us?
That's why I said that.
You know what I mean? Like,
so no problem. No problem.
No, cool. Yeah.
No problem.
I'm not. Matter of fact, cool.
No problem. That being said, do you think Ye's net worth is still going to be what it's going to be a year from now?
No, let's take it back a bit. Sorry. Let's take it back a bit. What you coaching, family? You know what I mean? Because
you say his culture?
I said, what is he coaching?
Oh, was he coaching?
Right? Because
now you're concerned about the kids.
Yeah, because you
now you're concerned about the kids?
Yeah, I'm concerned about the kids. Yeah, I'm concerned about the kids, man. Come on, boy.
Right. Yeah.
Like, what are you coaching? Let us know what school you at. Let us know what you coaching.
Man, we might need to go ahead and be a mandated reporter.
Yeah,
so folks know about you, boy. Because what's your record?
Yeah, because idiot.
What are you coaching?
Yeah, what are you coaching?
What you coaching?
You know what I mean, like, and last I thought, last I checked, rather, a coach is supposed to serve as a mentor. I would never have you coaching nothing. You know what I mean? My kids participate on.
Why are folks so blind or even care so much?
And what's this jokers gossip like?
It's a man's sport now. Yeah, bro. Let me tell you something. It is a man's thing to protect the gate, bro. It's because we got folks like it's a man's game to check you,
bro. Coach,
that's real. And listen, we calling you. I wish I knew your real name.
So, coach,
please talk to us.
So, coach,
I promise you, we ain't running from this.
So, coach, being a man is actually, being able to stand up and understand that, there's a large group of people, ignorant, uneducated people like yourself, that's just going to come with a bunch of noise, come with a bunch of mess, whatever case may be, no substance, no context, none of that, whatever case may be, right? But yet we're still able, speak our mind, doing the kiss and tea light, whatever case may be. Like, bro, what are you talking about?
What's up, coach? Man, holla at us, please.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about? And honestly, seriously, you don't need to be coaching nobody.
Nah, not with
nobody, not with this. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Next.
At least, don't listen. You shouldn't be coaching anything that requires any sort of like using your brain. So I imagine that's pretty much anything.
Yeah, he needs a thankless job
because he said we're blind. He wanted out of those contracts, so that's why he chose to demean a culture. Says a lot about your character.
Facts.
Says a lot about your prejudices.
Coach.
And the fact of the matter is, you can't even see that if the shoe was on the other foot.
Coach.
Coach. This is interesting.
Yeah.
But this is who we're dealing with, folks. And so now we're kind of just sort of parlaying this to the folks, the silent majority. This is why it's important that we do hear your voice. We get a lot of text messages behind the scenes. We see you in public. You got a whole bunch to say. But we got to combat coaches, or I guess self-described coaches.
Right.
We don't even know what he really out here coaching, right? And who's following this. But be it as it may, bro, we just want to talk.
Right.
And we really would like to know where you're coming from and why you feel as if. And I love how he put the both in kind of the same lines. He wanted out the contracts. And then he also said about Ye's net worth.
Right.
You're unable to see that his net worth is greatly affected by this and will continually be affected by this. That music that you love, all right? He can't even sell it like he once wanted to anymore. There are corporate entities that are lining up to disassociate themselves with hate speech, to disassociate themselves. How much money did Chase lose out on? They're not playing about this.
It's jokers like that. These is jokers like that, a.k.a. coaches, whatever case may be.
Coach L360.
Yeah, that's, that's trafficking, that's BS. And
one of these like Hotep coaches.
Right.
He a Hotep coach. He one of them Grand Rising, good morning, good beautiful queen and all that other stuff.
Yeah, like, come on.
Ain't got, you know what I mean?
Come on.
Like, he one of them Hotep Grand Rising cats.
Come on.
We see you, coach.
Yeah, you going to throw that subliminal jab. Like, come on, don't hide behind it.
Oh, you going to let us one know. All right, we off, coach. Coach, holla at us, though. We want to talk to you.
Coach, man.
You know
Go ahead.
Don't duck either. Yeah. Don't duck.
Don't duck.
Run it. You stand on what you say, and this go for everybody. Coach. We standing on this. Y'all got to do the same, right? So y'all shoot y'all arrows, we shooting back. So holla at it. So look, cool lot of soap. This is a long one, right? But I'm going to try my best to get through this. As to your ignorant post, look, I'm not a fan of Kanye West. I think he's a narcissist who has some other underlying issues. However, I'm not a fan of tragic tokens like yourself. Well, tragic tokens, plural, like yourself. You mean like y'all? Because he's like yourself, like he's talking to one of us, but he tokens, plural. So, and this is not, it's hard for me to not see that.
Understand.
Continue. You see what I mean? Like, it's hard for me to not associate your intellect with how you type and then the opinion you're trying to superimpose on us. Sorry, can't do it. So when you come at us, please, at the very least, please at least spell correct. Have your grammatics correct. Like, I mean, come on, put your punctuation right. However, I'm not a fan of tragic tokens like yourself.
What is it? Cool what? Cool Lotto soap.
Right.
All right.
Let me qualify my statement. It's not even Kanye. Kane.
Okay.
What up, cool lot of soap? Kane at least has enough intelligence, capital I, to understand who and what he is dealing with. Does he really?
Right.
I give it to him that he's not a coward for speaking facts, capitalized. His mother, not capitalized.
Hold on. Let me interject. Facts.
Yeah.
Cool Lotto soap. What facts?
Right. He's confirming himself. I love when people do that.
What facts?
Facts that
Mr.
himself.
Yeah. Facts that Mr. George Floyd died of a overdose. Mm-hmm. Facts that, slavery was a choice. Explain yourself, good brother.
I give it to him for speaking facts. His mother was an educator, and she educated him on history of autogenous peoples and the one-sided relationship with the pseudo-Jews. We already see where this is a Hotep Grand Rising dude.
Right, facts.
Right, you know what I mean? One of them Grand Rising dudes. So for you to make indictments that he somehow sabotaged himself.
Bro, y'all just said he did it to himself to get canceled on these contracts, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they be all over the place, but no problem. I don't know about that. I don't think that's the case at all. And he is teaching us, look, especially young people of color, that there may be a way that we can deal with the scum who exploit and have an incessant hate. And I mean I guess that's incessant, hate for so-called black Americans who the majority don't have any kind of dignity or visions for insular power. Make sense, first of all. You're not making sense.
You can't just put words together, man.
You're right. He picked up a dictionary and said, I'm going to talk to these guys, so let me just point and figure out some words to put. Didn't even spell them correctly.
No one's going to unpack that.
Yeah, I can't. How can you?
You just can't put words. You got to make sense, bro.
And that's and now we look pompous. Let me be very clear. We look pompous. We look like some folk who are just some education snobs.
Not even.
How on earth are you expecting me to take you seriously, man? You got Kane in here.
Yeah, that's good. Right.
What are we talking about?
You calling him.
And you expect me to respect your... No.
No.
You're showing me... You're giving me too much insight into who and what I'm dealing with right now. So for you to make indictments that he somehow sabotaged himself, I don't know about that. I don't think that's the case at all. And he is teaching us, especially young people, I guess it's like refrigerator. It's a refrigerator. Especially young people of color, that there may be a way that we can deal with the scum. You hear that language? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How, and listen, cause, effect. How are you folks not seeing the cause of this vitriol and the effect that it has?
So, I'm going to jump on your point after
you want me to finish?
Yeah, finish, please.
All right, let me just skip.
Cool Lotto.
Your commitment is not enlightening. It just shows more that is so-called blacks like you have absolutely no knowledge on this specific. It says, y'all see it on the screen. Specific in that you could care less. White capitalistic terror and its tyranny in America, especially on poor people of color, is well documented. We can agree. I agree there. I agree there. White capitalist terror and its tyranny in America, especially on poor people of color, is well documented. I agree with that, and something tells me based on the contextual analysis of all this other stuff, he probably just copy and pasted that off. He probably Googled something real quick. Yeah. Something maybe, you know, one of the civil rights people who said he Googled that, wanted to throw that in and give himself some legitimacy. I got you, fam. Good job, but it actually don't match any and everything else that you're saying. So, anyhow, good luck with the same foolishness that you're mocking Kane again. I try to give him it say Kane again. Kane. For the only difference is he knows exactly who and what he was dealing with later in this cesspool of greed, murder, and hypocrisy. Hypocrisy, that's what it says. All right? I'm not making this up. You would seem to be indicating that you're just wallowing in filth. Yes, sir. I'll shut up.
No. It's
what do we do? How?
I can't respond.
Thank you.
I can't respond to that.
Thank you.
I can't respond to this Joker.
This is what we're dealing with.
Yeah, I can't
this
respond.
Is who we're dealing with. What's his name? Cool lot of soap. Yo, bro, you got some explaining to do.
I can't respond to you on an intelligent level.
You feel me?
Because
I'm calling you out.
You ain't make no damn sense.
Yeah. You stupid. I said it. What's up?
Right.
What's up? So, like, what you got to say about me calling you stupid based on this? So let's debate. Let's go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
this is what we dealing with,
bro.
Cool lot of soap. Holla at me. Holla at us. Trust me. And we're gonna reply to your comment on Instagram, so you can't duck us. You cannot duck us. Please let us know how you feel. Please,
and bro,
let us know how you feel.
Also, right? I mean, it's okay. You know what I mean, to put it in, 10, 15 words or less, man. I mean, like, if it's the longer the response doesn't actually display, or exhibit your intelligence, it's
he must have been voice texting.
Something, bro. Like, I don't know what this is, man.
He must. You know what? Cool out is so. Go and just. I'm gonna give you your cop out. Just say you was texting. Just say you was voice texting.
Like, what is this, bro?
And you ain't go to respond. You ain't go to try to edit nothing. You just said I'm gonna let it rock. You was voice texting, wasn't you, fam?
Come on, man.
You let Siri pick up the rest of this.
You gotta do better.
Y'all better cut it out.
What's that? Cool Lotto?
That's cool out of soap.
Yeah, holla at us, fam.
Yeah, word. We calling you out, boy. So check this out. Roxanne Harris, 24. This is another trending one.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna dive in too hard on her.
Sure.
So Roxanne, I don't want you to really take. You could take it personal. You could take this personal. Because you said it.
Right.
But there's a lot of people saying this.
Facts. Listen, we're not, this is their response.
Yeah, this is their response. So Roxanne Harris, 24, it's a shame when brothers put other brothers down.
Cool.
Just because he said Adidas won't cancel him. So what? Why are you two brothers dwelling on that? So what is the, I've been trying to, is she calling us the B word? Or what is the,
is it,
on that B?
Does it spell out bullshit?
B-U-L-L. Oh, that's possible.
Yeah, BS.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So dwelling on that BS. That's the problem. Brothers always going against brothers.
No, I mean, I don't think that is. I appreciate your comment. Whatever case may be.
It's narrow-minded, though.
You know what I mean? I do think it's narrow-minded, but I do think we have the opportunity, to have you look at it from another standpoint, right?
If you're able to,
right?
It's a lot of folk not able to do that.
I'm gonna go back. You know what I mean? And we try to keep it light here. Whatever case may be. I'm gonna go back to. My man's comments with respect to slavery and with respect to George Floyd. Yeah. How does that,
that's your brother?
Helps, my brother. How's that a brother's keeper?
Great.
You know what I mean? How's, let's keep it, because I want Roxanne Harris, 24, whatever case may be, right? I get it. Yeah, actually, I don't. Actually, I really don't, right? But I'm hoping, you try to understand, like,
well, tough conversations is keeping your brother, and that's exactly what we're doing.
I'm trying not to be disrespectful.
Tough conversations, accountability.
Facts.
It's my brother's keeper.
That's
exactly what we're doing.
You know what I mean? Words matter, fam. Whatever case may be, right?
Crazy,
so we're not tearing another brother down. Whatever case may be. Like, how can you justify his comments, Roxanne?
Roxanne, please justify it.
Justify that George Floyd comment. Justify the slavery comment.
Roxanne, justify him wearing the Confederate flag. Justify the MAGA hat. Justify these things. And let us know.
Facts. And this is just not recent.
White Lives Matter. Justify it.
Justify that.
Justify. Talk to me.
If there's any
that's your brother.
Facts. If there's any brother tearing down another brother, you look up the definition as yay.
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about? And we're just holding him accountable? So let me ask you something, Roxanne Harris, 24. We supposed to just let him do it? We supposed to just sit by, like you, and watch him do this.
So,
right? That's what we supposed to be
doing. So
Negative.
Roxanne Harris, 24, right? You know, and I ain't trying to be
dismissive
dismissive and disrespectful, right? I mean, do you understand what took place? You know, post my man's comments. You know what I mean? On the 405 interstate.
And if you do,
the 405
says a lot about your character.
So if you don't know,
if you do, it says a lot about your character.
If you don't know, I'm just going to enlighten you right now, whatever case it be. But don't take my word for it. You know what I mean? Look it up. Post that, you know what I mean, that his comments in the interview and all that, whatever, on Drake Champs, whatever case may be, right? You had a group of, you know, white supremacists on a bridge, whatever case may be, in L.A., 405 interstate, whatever case may be, with a banner stating whatever, honk your horn, you know what I mean, if you agree, saying Kanye West is right, whatever case may be, with respect to the Jewish people. They got their arms raised in a Nazi salute, all of that. So
Miss did this.
Yeah, Miss Harris, 24, right?
Roxanne.
I just want to, you understand these white boys, right? You know what I mean, these white nationalists, these white, you know what I mean, supremacist folks, whatever case may be, they want to kill black folks too, right? You know what I mean? Like, I'll just leave it at that. Next.
Dante the Great, 81. Y'all sound like slaves.
Take a look at this dude.
Saying, how dare you buck up against Massa? You know Massa treat us real nice. Pathetic. That's what Dante the Great, 81 said.
Listen, I'm all about.
Y'all sound like slaves.
Yeah, I'm all about, you know, responding to comments and all that, whatever case may be. But next, I'm cool.
I'm gonna say
I'm straight.
I'll keep it very. I'll try to keep this one short. I don't even think we, as like a culture, as a community, truly understand what slavery was. And I think if we did, we wouldn't be so quick to draw these false and oftentimes dangerous comparisons.
Sure.
Trying to make certain points.
You're asking a lot from a kid.
Right?
I'm talking about Dante the Great 81. You're asking a lot from
81. I would hope to think he was born in 81.
I'm
like 41 years old.
I'm an 81 baby. I'm 41.
Right? That's what I'm saying, man.
The age doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, again,
y'all sound like slaves.
Kids can't make that leap, whatever case it be. Just, you know, I wasn't going to even entertain this. Dante the Great 81.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, we talking about you, Dante.
Yeah, what are you talking
Dante,
about?
Let me just give you a little insight. And I'm not saying this because I want you to agree. I just want to give you insight in terms of just where some folks' heads are at. And I can't even speak for Kiss on. I'm gonna speak for me. This is so much bigger than Ye. And when you talk slavery, I can only imagine you're insinuating or you're calling into question my blackness. You're calling into question Kiss's blackness, our experience here in America. I will say this: just do a little homework on who we are and what we do in our professions and what we do for black people. The actions we do, not just talk like what you like to do behind a keyboard. The actions we do, the amount of money we put in black people's pockets, intentionally.
Word.
Because we agree that this is a team sport. And what we're observing is one player trying to go rogue and win the game by themselves.
Not happening on our watch.
Absolutely not. Furthermore, again, I'm going to keep it just in my mind. I'm about getting stuff done. I don't like all this talking. So, yeah, we talk a lot about Black Lives Matter. We hit the streets and we burn buildings down and we do a whole bunch of stuff. But it seems as if stuff really ain't getting done. Now, that's not to take away from all of the labor and work and all of that the collective has been putting forward, because we have been seeing some incremental gains.
Sure.
Right? We have. And we continue to see those incremental gains.
Right.
But in my mind, it's not enough. Well, it's not happening fast enough. And so I'm about this action.
Right. I'm sorry to cut you off. It's not happening fast enough because you got jokers like Dante the Great 81. Dante 81. Ain't nothing great about you. Dante 81. You know what I'm saying? You got jokers like Dante 81, whatever case may be. Just look at this response. Exactly. You know what I mean? So, on a broader
team ball, boy.
Bro, on a broader note, I'm not even gonna try to unpack that. On a broader note, right? And you know, I really thought about this. You know, after we dropped 43 and was getting some feedback, people hit me on the hip and all that, whatever. And I said, let me take a deeper dive in this, whatever, right? And again, I'm speaking for myself here. I ain't speaking for Kiss and T. Whatever case, I'm speaking for myself. You know what I mean? You got a lot of these supporters. Dante, the great 81, he's just a joker. I ain't gonna put you in a bucket of you being intelligent. Whatever case may be. But you got a lot of these Kanye sympathizers, and that is accredited, that got credentials. You know what I mean? That is just yeah, he's right. This, that, third. I read some prominent black doctor.
Oh, doctor, huh?
Facts, doctors. You know what I mean? Doctors, lawyers.
Oh, I tell you.
Folks, again, you were just thinking on the surface that, they have some common sense, right? Again, right, and this is the dangerous thing about
Listen,
it.
man, some of these doctors are calling themselves doctors without the credentials.
Facts.
That's all I'm saying.
Facts, right? And this is the dangerous thing about it, right?
Yeah.
Because I truly believe, not this whole movement, you know what I mean, the whole KKs, I call them the Kanye killers, you know what I mean? But part of it, you know what I'm saying, like you got a small group that's just projecting their prejudice, projecting their racism.
I don't think they know it.
You know what I mean?
I don't think
like
they
just
know how
like
prejudiced they
yeah,
are.
like oh my God, I mean now let me use this person as a scapegoat to really,
Yep.
go after the people that the Jewish population, whatever case may be, that I think is out to get me.
Thank
you know what I'm saying? Like that's the only thing that screams. And they be like, "Kiss, you paint with too broad of a brush." No. You are way too smart.
Yeah.
Whatever case may be. What was in the comments? Read between the lines.
Read between the
Come
lines.
on, fam. They are way too smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You know what I mean? And it's just sad. I mean, we laugh and joke about it because we keep it light. But again, I'm gonna go to the point. Words matter, man.
Man, these are people that are.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Some of these people are teachers in schools. They driving the buses that we on.
Facts.
Like,
you know what I mean?
people,
Like
everyday people we see.
Words matter, and you know what I'm saying? Like for Mr. Ye to understand how much power you have. You know what I mean? Through influence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you got to be a bit more responsible, or you're gonna get shut down. Plain and simple, man.
The
you know
one real two.
The one real two.
The one real two. Love his what is it? The photo image, the avatar thingy. That's the bust around. Excuse me. That's the ODB joint.
Okay.
The mural in Brooklyn.
Cool. Okay.
The joint of his food stamp card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm saying
Huge
it.
ODB.
Yeah.
The one real two.
The one real two.
These guys are a part of it's a rainbow emoji community.
Right.
And so in my understanding that rainbow is synonymous with the LGBTQ plus community.
Right.
These guys are a part of the LGBTQ plus community. They look and sound like it.
Your point. The one real two. What are you saying, fam? Like I don't understand.
So
I don't. Like what are you saying?
I
could assume.
I was gonna say we can act like what he's trying to do, but I think the beauty about it is I can kind of look at that as a compliment.
Facts. Facts.
I know some smart, intelligent, well dressed, getting money people.
Facts.
I got a brother. I got a sister. I got people who identify with this culture and community.
Facts.
I love this community and culture you talking about.
Yep.
So the one real two, you on record now. You gotta respond. You gotta stand on this, my boy. What you talking about? I would love to be able to address this, but I don't even know where you coming from. You feel what I'm talking about? So now that we calling you out, because I know you probably want to dive in on him too. But now that we calling you out, we got your name, we put your information is on the screen, and we calling you out, bro. You got to stand on this. What's happening,
bro? Like, again, I mean, I don't even understand that kind
mentality, bro.
Right? You know what I mean? Like,
and I gotta ignore that.
Yeah, like feel me real fast. You know what I mean? Like, we're having a conversation about. Yay, that's just, you know what I mean?
Weird.
Tearing down.
The one real two, you weird.
Yeah, tearing down a whole community. You know what I mean?
You feel me?
We have, this
you
is
see what's happening
This
here?
is the basis of the conversation.
You see what's happening here?
And
trying to tear down.
Yeah, trying to tear down.
What are you talking about?
The one real two
goes.
The
one
real two. Whatever case we goes and just, I don't know if you're attacking, you know what I mean, the entire community. Like I just said, I got love for that community. You know what I'm saying? Like, again,
what are we talking about?
Bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what
I mean, what are you implying,
These
first
cats
of all?
are showing their prejudice. I think, if anything, this is an indicator.
Hit two for me, please, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
The one real two. What are you implying? You know what I'm saying? And bro, don't stand behind the post.
That's a fact.
Don't stand.
Stand on that.
Yeah.
Engage, boy.
Yeah, I mean, like, what are you implying? These guys are a part of the rainbow community. They look and sound like it. I don't understand it. What are you saying?
Stand on it.
You know what I mean? The one real two.
Well, we can make a whole show about you, boy.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, what we talking about?
What we talking about?
All right, man.
Next.
We got so many, but we getting kind of late on time, right?
Facts.
So let's see here. We ain't gonna do research the majority of the people. We ain't doing that. We already talked about the contracts. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Can we talk about my man Shaq for a second?
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah,
I do want to end on more like I don't want to call it a lighter note. This is a great conversation, a dialogue. Looking forward to y'all getting back to us.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. This is a dialogue.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it going.
Yeah,
but our man Shaq had something real interesting to say.
Yes, sir.
So Ye decided he wanted to insert Shaquille O'Neal's name into this debacle.
Right.
Shaq is in business with Jamie Salter. Jamie first said he's 50-50 with David Beckham and 50-50 with Shaq. I said, Jamie, there's no such thing as 50-50 in business. Who has that extra 1% for the control and voting rights? My man Shaq said.
Destroyed him. Destroyed him, man.
My man Shaq said, at Ye, believe me, you don't know me like that. I felt that.
Bro.
Just wanted to say that. Just needed to interject right there.
I'm going to keep it a buck with you. That the one real two.
Yeah.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
But listen.
You don't know.
My man Shaq said, believe me. I love that. Believe me. You don't know me like that.
Word.
Worry about your business.
Facts.
And to quote the once great Kanye,
that we all used to love,
I got more money than you. So why would I listen to you? Man, I'm out there. If I could take this mic off and drop it, I would. But we paid for it. I ain't trying to pay for another one. Take my advice. Get your family business in order.
Word.
Have a great day, brother.
Yes, sir.
That's it. I don't know what else
That's
more
That's it.
you need.
That's it.
Shaquille O'Neal.
That's it.
What we talking about? What we talking about? I love that. I love that.
The only thing I can say to that is, bruh, Mr. Yeah, you made your bed. You got to lay in it.
Got to lay in it.
Don't try to pull, you know what I'm saying, Shaq into this. Stephen A. Smith,
Yep.
who responded the same way, like, yo, I only met you once.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You know what I mean? Stand on your stuff, man. Don't worry, you got a bunch of KKs riding with you. Kanye killers is what I call them. Jokers.
As we end the show,
you know
please like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Keep the conversation going, man. Like,
especially when it comes to this topic, because we're not stopping.
Bro, I mean, like, I think we spent a lot of time, you know what I mean, addressing, the buffooneries. You know what I mean? The comments from the KKs and all that. You know what I mean? We do try to, you know what I mean, like, respond to every comment. You know what I mean? So, and it's not, I mean, like,
Genuinely.
Genuinely, yeah.
So if we call you a joker, we mean it.
Yeah, no, facts. Facts all day.
Genuine
right?
about that.
Facts all day.
We think what you said is some joker-like mentality, and we mean that. Holla at us.
However, we don't want that to be, the focus and the spotlight of the kissing tea. You know what I mean? So
at least not the only focus.
Not the only focus.
We got a large majority of people who feel what we say, agree, and not even agree, but
if we gonna end off on any note, let's end off on this comment.
Well, look, Bosky, he's one of our. He's been with us from day one. Subscriber number one, Basquiat.
Appreciate you, family.
I put his, he had a long response to our first. The episode 43 for the acai.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And so I can't really put it all in there. I can't really go too deep into it. But one of the things I definitely appreciate about what he says, he did focus on, number one, Google going into people's
That's crazy. Bro.
drives, getting rid of the Drink Champs footage, which is crazy.
If that don't give you pause.
A whole other episode in terms of service agreements and just what we sign off on, and the fact that they can go into your Google hard drive.
And the person who started this was the smartest person in the world, Mr. Ye.
Mr. Ye.
Yeah, continue.
And so one thing Bosky did say, though, was I also think Nori let down our culture. Podcasters are essentially journalists now. And you should operate with the responsibility to question and call out things that are blatantly wrong. Check out Bosky's comment on episode 43. Read it in full detail. I think you'll get some sort of awareness.
Yep.
Bosky really put in words what we're talking about, what we're saying.
Yep.
So if you wanted to see it on paper, check out Basquiat's comment. Bosky, we thank you.
Appreciate you,
salute
Philly.
you. All
yes,
our
sir.
subscribers, we up to 251. And we waiting on 252. Whoever's 252, we thank you in advance. Whoever's 253, we thank you in advance. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow the Instagram page, Kiss and Tea. We ain't stopping. This is what we do. Sir. Authentic, real, genuine conversation. Even if we may necessarily get things wrong, we're standing on what we say, and we're open to being enlightened, and we're open to new information. Could our positions change? Absolutely. But I doubt it unless you come with some fire. So convince us. Where are we wrong at? Where are we misguided at? How are we tap dancing for massa? By acknowledging what's happening in the real world, what's happening in real society, and us trying to implement strategies to put us and our people ahead by not demeaning and tearing down others. Period. Kiss and Tea Podcast, episode 40. You got anything else?
Nah.
Yeah? You don't want to put a bullet point on this one?
No, we good.
We good?
We good.
Kiss and Tea, episode 44.
Comment cut. Yes, sir.
See you in the comments. Peace.